So today we're on the second day of the laser. Of course, how this works is it's 6 days of 60 minutes of exercise. So yesterday we did our strength training stuff. We talked to JTC for the first time. We spent just over 15 minutes on that. Today someone come in, greet them, hello, welcome back. How you feeling today? Your soreness, pain from yesterday. Things out. The breath is fine. Pain there. So remember, we had a little bit of flexion in the back of the your postural. With hypers, you did very well with. Option 2 might be sore today, or perhaps because delayed onset muscle surgery tomorrow. We're going to jump into the let's go first here for our warm up. I'm going to jump on every 3 minutes each a day. So we get a quick start here. But coming forward, step forward. Get resistance at 3, elevation 10. So you could have actually came in and done your basic general 3 to 5 minute warm up on your own today at this point. Based on what I saw from him, I would trust him to do that as long as he knows how to use the machine. So if he was early, fine. If our workout started at 7:30 and he hasn't done this yet and it's 7:30, I'm out here no matter what. So even though I told you to do it on your own, doesn't matter, we're on your time. So I will be here right next to you no matter how boring and painful it is. It's a great time for me to talk to you, build more rapport, ask me questions about soreness, explain the program better, set the agenda again for today. Much different than yesterday. We're going to start with the warm-up here. We're going to review the JTC in about 6 minutes or so. We're going to do a basic LF1 core circuit, which is light foundation only for the most basic core circuit. It's the easiest thing we have, but sometimes it takes too much. We'll see how it goes. From there, everything's built on top of light foundation 1 and gets more advanced and harder for the core circuit. Then we're going to do some hip elliptical sprints. So coming back here, I'm going to do sprint rest kind of intervals for about 15 minutes if possible. Not everyone can do 15 minutes on the first day, but if you can't, we'll build up to that time. So I see people only do 30 seconds on the first day, and in a couple months build up to 15 minutes without stopping. So our first goal is can they do the density 15 minutes? Then I just start waving and pulses of increasing harder sprints there. Then we'll do some weekly conditioning stuff, and love it or hate it, it's kind of acquired taste. We'll see how it goes. Then you have to schedule an appointment with the dietitian. So day 2, it's a great idea to get on that right away so the person gets it scheduled in the first week. Otherwise, it continues to linger on and fester. So tomorrow we'll also be doing your assessments. So if you want to wear something loose fitting like t-shirt like that and shorts so I can get up high on the leg, get some thigh measurements and get on the upper body of the all in place. So tomorrow make sure you don't have any no strong stimulants, no caffeine, coffee, anything like that. Don't warm up or anything before you come in because once you have rest, we'll do some cardiovascular review. And we'll make sure you're not sweating before we do the shin fold. So we'll do that first, and then we'll do our second day of weight training. So day 2 on the way. We'll do 1 more minute here and we'll get started on JTC. And again, as we get going and things start to make sense, we're going to make things faster and faster. The total RP of the workout is going to get harder and harder. And by week 2 and beyond, someone like you, I'd like to get you to a good 8 or 9 on the total RP of the workout. So yesterday I believe it was a 6. So no big deal. Got a lot of learning curves now, but again, the week we've all the workload accumulate. We did a heavy leg press yesterday. Legs. Alright, starting more second. So just point out anything that I need to unpack, because as soon as we get going, I'm not going to have time to explain all the details of the program, make sure you understand how the laser works, what you're supposed to do to make that work. You hear those clicking sounds, there's a way to work it out here, right? So it's something we talked about a lot, but people are a fish out of water at first in terms of how they click clack on there, but everyone can possibly
on there.
Yeah, so it's really more about coordination and how you deal with it. But every one of these machines I get on there and sprint without hands at 200 plus and had no sound from it. We've proven that. Okay, go ahead and rest. Get up there slowly. We're going to do the JTC and step up slowly. Follow me. So for now, I can take, I'm going to do the JTC anywhere as long as I'm guiding you through it. I just want you to be familiar with these being here so when you do go on your own, you can navigate through. So you may want to follow along with the guys here as well as we do this. So first is that postural position. So feet are hip to shoulder apart, weights on the heels, and then slight flexion, a little taller. Right about there. Just like you're unloading a barbell on the spot. So weights in the heels, toes are up, flex. Nice tight arch in the back, brace in the abs tight there, nice stiff spine. Back now tight, you got no slack in there. Eyes forward. He's squeezing for 10 seconds. And I'll let him choose best. I'd say no killing is a hazard, so I would make him spit out there. That'd be nice about those. Squeeze the fist nice and tight. And relax it, turn side to side 5 times. 1, 2, looks good. 3, 4, and 5. Hit forward and back 5 times. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Side to side. With your shoulder. 1, good. 2, 3. I'm always facing my count here. Sometimes I go too slow and they're not sure what they're doing, so I'm going to continue to keep that count going strong. So we'll go forward and back, turn the hand all the way in and all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, excellent, 6, turn the hand all the way in, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Big circle forward. Sometimes if people go through this, you might see the stories they didn't feel walking in the door as you go through and take inventory. I think it is also not only is a dynamic warm-up, but it's active recovery. No matter what, anything else ever in your life, you should do this 10 times to the backside. Kind of move it or lose it. If you don't move a certain range of motion position, it's stiff and calcified and lose this position. And the most important thing you do is this, make your grandma and father forward back and fly 10 times. Good. Go higher.
Is this something good to like put someone on, like you move on to your next time or whatever, say before you go, cool down with this, especially
not a bad idea.
Especially if they have like mobility issues or just something that you want to watch when they do. Thanks for exactly.
There's a few.
There's a few contraindicated, but
yeah, there's a few people that would or would not do that with, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, there's a few specific ones I want to work on with the shoulders and say rotation 10 times. Just depends on the case.
Sure.
But there might be more certain mobility things I might do. Now, see, watch this
There's
here.
nothing glaring in there.
So watch the range here. So a little short, there's going to be back there. So if I'm finding this here, I would get it against the wall to make sure the knuckles are getting to the wall there. Good. Then torso to eyes forward, hips forward 10 times. But it just depends on the person setting up for failure. And you'll definitely know the people that may or may not be good to do this on their own out of the gate.
But it might be like, the jumping jacks,
right?
The toe touches,
Side bends. So firm hips there, but there's also people that have this. Good. So making sure the shoulders and hips are not swinging around and compensating. I just want lateral spine flexion. This good. I've had people that were so immobile out of shape that the JTC was the worst.
Yeah.
And there was the worst case I had a 410-pound guy who sat in a chair, and we did a seated version of JTC. 410. You couldn't even walk around and get too tired. So you do this 3 to 4 times in a row. And that was the workout for the dog. We built upon this. So this is wax on, wax off. So you can't get really body movement. The point is, you don't put load on a bad position or bad form. So we're just trying to get him a functional mode first. And that was building on function at the same time. Okay, toe touch cross shoulder. So this is the weight about first 5. This is where you struggled a little yesterday, but you got hyperextension in my end. So come down, use the hips and the butt back. Nice, good, right back up. 1, a little less knee action. 2, knees back, straight down. There, 3, excellent. 4, now bring the hands slowly down, hands down slow. Good, and right back up. 5, nice. Down, bring it to cross toe, arms up. 6, good. Down, and arms up. 7. Down, arms up. 8, good. Down, up 9, down, up 10. So this got much more fixed. It could have been an awareness issue with hyperextension yesterday. A little bit of knee bending going up, down, and way down. You see that a lot. And I just want to break the leg so I can on the RDL day on day 4, spend a lot of time breaking the squat motion. It's firm. And you get all the things you action. Otherwise, big improvement. Next lateral lunge, nice and wide. Big back your hips. 10 times. 1, 2, 3. Breath starts timer 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good knee roll. Hips apart. Brace right there. Break 10 times. Nice and easy. So there's never, people get a weird output on this. So after the first few days in this, they don't like to go next to their clients for JTC, which is silly. If I do nothing else but count, I got something to do and say here, I'm going to keep you going through this faster. I can clean up the subtle errors because no one does it perfectly. I've had clients for 6 years and still make errors on this on a daily basis. So if they're on your time, or you're on their time, then you need to come out and do it no matter what. There's times where people do it perfectly fine and it's fine, but only if they're here early. That's one time they ever do it on their own. So you should, after the time, become 15 minutes early though, so they can do this. Do not waste precious workout time for warming up. So you come in and get more work done. Yeah. So after that, forward leg swing. So brace yourself there. 10 times. One back. Nice leg here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to the side. Brace that leg. Back in 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, and 10. So there should never be any crickets there. Okay, let's go right over here. That's going to be your win. So brace here. Set that back right there. Nice straight line sometimes. Inside. Put out a little bit. Just like golf. 3, 4, 5. There you go. That's one. 6, 7, 8, and further 2 arms to brace 9. 10 is nice and slow. Do the other side. Brace that leg. 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Good. Now alternating lunge. So we passed the test perfectly in this yesterday. We had the hands on the hips. So nice tight posture. Step, stop, and squat. 1, and 1. So no matter what, at first I haven't seen too much lunging. He did great yesterday, but one bad step, people go out their knees on this. Little tweaks, that's it. They've already invested all this money on the laser program, but they hurt their knee on day 2 because I didn't spot. Terrible way to start me off. So I'm always here. I'm always moving arm length to him, spotting and catching. I brace that knee. I'm right here and catch that. I can stabilize his hips, his spine, everything. I'm always right there. That's pulling right there. Okay, 2-side calf raise. On the toe, back on the heel 10 times. 1.
If someone's gonna blow out a knee doing a lunge, what's that gonna? Is it gonna be a lateral? Is it gonna be
anywhere? Anything. It depends on the person's knee. I mean, typically, that's going to cave in is going to make it a problem. But overstepping causes problems. Just get subpatellar pain, problems there. They're overstepping, so I'm trying to fix that position. But anything not perfectly neutral in there, someone's knee is vulnerable. You get crepitus in the knee, there's all kinds of bad stuff going on. I've seen a lot of bad knees. And anyone, it's just bad positions is what causes pain to go. If you clean up that position, I've had guys with 0 cartilage, 5 knee surgery, and still been able to lunge when you hit the right position. But if you don't focus on the subtleties and details of that, they'll never find that happy lunge and they never get there and they think the lunge is evil. But if they can walk and go up and down steps, they can probably do it if you perfect the motion. It's not always worth it. Just like calf raise, squat, weight in the heels. Squeeze the back, down slow, knees out. Good. 1.
If it's somebody who had a lot of history of knee issues, would you have them not do the lunge to start?
If
or
I'm
would it be something that would be like a lesson mobility?
There's a lot on the visual test in that, but there is, depending on his problem situation, if you don't think the lunge is good to go, so he's looking pretty good there, just the low back's opening up at the bottom. So I would think I would cue air into the stomach and hold, Valsalva air into the stomach and hold, or arms forward, let's try that. Go down slow, the pad better, got a little bit of butt loop going, go down slow right there, good. Again, right there. So I'm just locking him before his butt can roll under there. But, okay, so go ahead and rest. On the lunges, depends on the problem and situation. So I would just, if they have a history of knee injury, I would take out the lunges immediately. And if I feel they've got the ability, they're not, say, over 300 pounds, they're at an appropriate weight, and they're, eyeballing them up and how they're moving for day 1, how they look on the elliptical, I would just try to make that assessment. On the most extreme regression, it would be a step up or a split squat hold. So like in boot camp, you saw us do a split squat hold because all their balance and stability sucks. I'm trying to activate them to get tight and stable in the bottom. How does that look? Can they get to the bottom and not fall down? Okay, that looks good. They've got a landing pad. Let's try a lunge down and up. If they're overstepping, the balance is off, or they got a subpatellar knee pain, it would be a reverse lunge. So it might go, if they can't do a lunge, it might be a reverse lunge, which is simple knee pain. And they've got the stability and range of motion to do it. If that's not jiving, we'll do a split squat on one side. Now it's closed chain and allows you to control the motion more without having to do that dynamic stepping and messing things up and getting wobbling and stable at the place. That friction and instability is what's causing a lot of problems there, so you can't get a clean spot. The problem with the split squat is it's too much volume on one leg at a time for a beginner. So if that doesn't work, then we'll be doing a step up, which is the next intermediate to work a unilateral kind of exercise there. Eventually get them the endurance and strength, stability to do an actual lunge. So we could progress back upwards if you will. Finally, it would be a split squat hold. It would be the most extreme regression. I'd get them in here. Let's go down. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other side. Slowly building that up. So on the TLGTA, I might completely take it out. So if they have terrible knee history or if they're plus 200 pounds and they can't lunge, I may test it out the first day, but if it's not worth it, I just take it out. And we'll build it up through the training where we're doing our step ups or split squats.
Like a rack or something.
Yeah,
and
it's case by case. First, no harm, don't set up anything stupid. We can progress forever. There's no rush on building a lunge. It's not that important. There's a bit of a urgency to getting your two-legged squat. So the body weight squat, leg press, all those, that's the first day we got to nail that. So if they can do a leg press and two-legged exercise better, the lunge will come a little bit quicker. So, all right, jumping jacks 10 times, sorry. 2, 7, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Right. Back to this over here. This is like the foundational one. This is the most basic core exercise, group of exercises here. We're going to do this the easiest bodyweight version first. Normally at first I would never give someone resistance on this at first. But I just want to show you guys some of the tools and whatever we do this on day 1 for the training. And you guys will kill it. So first is a basic crunch. Everything will go from here. Feet are flat, knees bent, arms across the chest, chin slightly tucked. You can think of a fist or an apple, whatever works for you. If you have neck or head pain, you can brace a towel around their head there, but just kind of a neutral position there. You're going to exhale, squeeze, flattening the abs down towards the ground. Exhale, squeeze there tight. Exhale all the air out. Belly button down towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. That's the basic crunch. We're doing that first. Everything we do is going to build on top of that. Number 2 is the knee roll. So your hands can be flat to the side, here, wherever you like, whatever's firm. Ankles, knees together. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, down. Preferably, you're not touching the ground unless you have to. For that client or case, go up as far as you can. Just a slight elevation to tail off the ground. If you get any back pain on this, just cut it down to a pain-free range of motion. You can get away with it. It's just typically the range of working that causes pain. So then, from knee roll, we go to oblique crunch. One arm is braced here from the elbow. Ankle across there. A diagonal crunch from the elbow towards the knee. Exhale, crossover. Doesn't matter if you touch. It's just the diagonal chopping action. Cross is important. Exhale, squeeze over. Inhale, down. We'll switch sides. Inhale, down. Finally, to a plank. We're going for it. This here. From the elbows, perfect posture. This is classical what you see in a plank. So it adds in, squeeze the glute, control lace, dog shit, so that it comes back extension, shoulder blade squeeze, brace with the abs. So I'm still tight in the stomach. I'm not completely hyperextending there, but I'm braced 360 degrees around the spine. This is optional because it's a little awkward for most. This I'm gonna lock. I want to prevent this kind of bracing action. But that's going to turn it into back squats like this. Like break that. And it's low back, isometric endurance, perfect posture. 30 seconds is average at first. A minute is very good. The gym recommends 10 minutes. If you can't do 30 seconds, we either come down to the knees here, or we do several pulses of like 5 to 10, 5, 4, 3, 20, relax. 5, 4, 3, 20, relax. But I know you got a minute, and we're actually going to add weight as we go. So I always want to show them that first, so I don't have to get up and down for it. So I don't have to get up and down and go back and forth, so we can keep it going the whole time. So first we do the basic crunch. We do 15 to 20 reps. Flat, arms across the chest. We're going to exhale, squeeze each time up. Exhale up, 1. Exhale up, 2. Good. Inhale. Exhale up, 3. And 4. Good pace. 5, 6, 7. Right about there. Good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. 13 all the way to 20. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Right in the knee rolls. So arms flat to the side if you like. Ankles and knees together. You're going to exhale, roll your knees towards your chest. Inhale, roll. Or exhale, roll. Inhale. Exhale, roll. 2. Good. Nice pace. 3, 15 to 20. 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Exhale, roll. 7, 8, 9. Nice pace. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. To oblique crunch, one leg flat across one ankle, across the other. That's across your head. You're going to pivot from that elbow base, but you exhale, cross over. 1, we're going 15. 2, you open 3, good. 4, we'll squeeze 5, a little slower. 6, good. Inhale, exhale, squeeze 7, 8, perfect, good. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. The side switch is keeping a great pace. If I don't keep on him verbally here, he's going to go as fast as he wants to go. 1, and he might be resting already. 2, 3, inhale, just squeeze. 4, 5, diagonal crunch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 50, nice, 2 points now. 30 to 60, so not trying to rush him, just trying to keep an appropriate pace. It's not too slow, not too fast. We're going 30 to 60, ready, set, and up. Good, now bring the hips up just about an inch. Good, nice and tight there, squeeze that. Excellent. I could put a board across, but typically, yeah, if you can take a PVC pipe, line up from the hips, the scapula, and actually the top of the head. I'm fine with the head being in super neutral there. Put that PVC pipe across his head in there, which is fine, but I don't care if the head's up, actually. It's going to promote our squat and deadlift position, but as long as they're not getting cervical neck pain. We're going close to 30, looking good.
That makes sense to do it like this.
Right. So we want to promote a good steel spine there, but ultimately I want to see plumb line as much as possible from hips to shoulders. Approaching 40, he's got an easy minute in him. And then eventually we'll start loading up weights on his back here, and it would make not much sense to put it over here because it supports the humerus there. We would put it right over his hips and low back, as long as I don't dig the weight into his lumbar there. So 7, 6, I'm going to stop him at a minute. I don't want to spend all day doing this. Still just an assessment. I can make it harder next time adding weight. And 1, good. So a minute's efficient there. So back to round 2 now. So we're going to the basic crunch. Go ahead and get your back. Cut down to 15 reps this time and add a few things of resistance. I wouldn't normally add the weight again on this to anyone on the first day unless they're just some crazy ninja, and I already know that by day 1. But for the trainers, I like to go through it. So we go ankle weights. And then for the basic crunch, you're going to actually hold this across your chest like a football. So just right there first. And so we're going basic crunch, 15 reps there. And all it start at the bottom, and bring the knees a little bit. Exhale, squeeze, just squeeze in, good 1, inhale. So squeeze, tighten 2, perfect. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, we're getting them all, 17, extra reps, 18, 19, one more, and 20. Good, right to knee roll, I'm going to take that out of the way. So 5 arms, keep the knees together, do 15 knee rolls, 1. So I just took all my notes so I could keep that fresh. It's really easy to forget to write anything down. So I had this pre-prepped, go ahead and keep counting for you. I had this pre-prepped and ready to roll, so I got all these weights there, and actually my scribble, what it says is we went body weight on the first 6, and then we added plus 15 pounds in ankle weights, and then we're going plus 25 pounds on his next plank. Okay, 15 there and stop. Okay, there, good. I'm missing the 5 pound weight. So cross your leg over, we'll be right back. So 1 leg down, leg up, and set up for the weight. Okay, and this side, right just over the shoulder, so the opposite first. Hold it right about there, or at the head of the dumbbell. You don't want to feel like your arm's doing the work. You just want it to kind of weight the shoulder down so it's kind of draped there. It feels weird at first, but go with it. Elbow over towards the opposite knee, arm out. 1, good. 2, 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, looking good. 10, open your knees to the head. 11, good. 12, 13, 14, and 15. The other side. So, and I want to kind of minimize his rest between sets. I mean, if he's out of breath, I'll give him 15 to 30 seconds or so. Whatever he needs to breathe. 2, 3, 4. The alternative to that position there with the dumbbell would be just draped behind the head, but sometimes it bothers some people. But 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good pace. 13, inhale. Exhale, 14, inhale. Exhale, 15, good. We're going to flip to a plank and put 25 pounds on your back, 30 to 60 seconds again. Whenever you're ready, put it right on the tailbone, a little back, and then brace you up just a little bit. I'm going to check those hips. There it is. Gone. A little late with the clock, but give me a few extra seconds. 30 seconds minimum, up to a minute. We had a couple new hires get a good minute with 45 pounds, so got a quota to show you. Okay, you're at 15. So on this, I'm just seeing if he's starting to sag though, so it's not worth it. I don't want to weight a improper position here, so I want to make sure he's got the steel spine position. Hips up there, appropriate lordosis in the lumbar back there, nice brace there, and then I'm going to weight it. If he's compensating, it's no good. I don't want to support and load and reinforce a bad position. We're at 35 seconds, starting to shake his head maybe. Maybe bring your hips up about ½ inch. Good, nice. And he's at 45, 50 more seconds. Hold out. You got it. Tighten the middle, tighten the middle. Bring your waist up a little bit. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Good. 2 rounds down. Excellent. Third round, 2 more twists and turns here. We're going to go back to back. So again, this is the easiest core circuit. So with the weights, you feel a little bit here. Otherwise, it's a breeze for some people. The first day, some people get their butt kicked. I've seen trainers get their ass kicked with no weights on this before, just doing 3 quick rounds actually. So in this one now, we're going to hold the head of the dumbbell straight up in the air. This is more of the serratus type of crunch. You're going to go straight up towards the ceiling here. Same everything else is the same 15 reps. Exhale, squeeze up, and 1. Good, right? 2, 3. Not so high. 4. Good. 6. So I'm just going to block the range on 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Excellent. Next, knee rolls. Just real tight. There. If you let go, you're going to be in trouble. So keep that real tight. Arms across there. Let's go for about 15. Keep your feet in the air. 15. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep your shoulders back a little bit. 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, and 15. Excellent. Good. He's down. Next, I'm just coming right back at him. My presence is strong here. So same thing here. We're going to exhale, crunch over. The only addition now is we're going to have a 3-second pause each time. We'll just go 10 reps. Exhale, squeeze, hold for 3, 2, 1, and down. And good. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure your arm's not doing all the work. 1, 2, 3, 5. 10 pounds will probably be better for him. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Good. Other side. To the other side. Get all my notes updated here. And 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Excellent. It's crushing through. Excellent. One more plank. We're going 45 pounds. 30 to 60. No pressure. I don't want to blow his back out. We got a lot of work to do this week, but if he's got a solid, reasonable 60 seconds, we're going to take it. Ready when you are. Make sure it's nice and tight. You ready? Good. Up there. You good with that? Is that? Yeah. That's it. I've seen that done. Staying right on top of it. All right, we're at 10 seconds. So one thing while we're watching here, the only appropriate time at all ever in the world to sit as a personal trainer and coach is right now for core work. I'm right here and I'm engaged. I can talk to them at this level. If I'm sitting and they're doing any other training, I'm an asshole and I'm wasting their time and money. So really consider that. There's maybe an exception here and there, but really the only time to ever sit would be right in this sort of situation. Other than that, I'm up on my feet and I'm bringing the energy just like he is. We're past 35, or we're at 35. Your call, your call. 40. So we are at about 43 on that, so pretty nice. That's excellent. So most people, if they get to 30 seconds, they're doing a darn good job. So very nice. That whole step. 6. All right. Excellent. So not too bad at all. Yeah, you can take it off. Next, we're going to go to the HIIT training. If you need to drink water and you go to the bathroom, I'll get out of the way now. And we will meet right over by the elliptical. We'll basically be probably 30 minutes into the workout now. So we did 3 minutes here. Roughly took about 6 minutes on the JTLC. That's 9. That anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes or so. So you want to budget that out. If the core's taking you beyond 15 minutes, you're putting a huge chunk of time into a weight loss client's work, or ab kind of flexion stability kind of stuff. It's not that important. So evaluate how long that takes. If you need to cut it to 2 sets or whatever you got to do, or pick up your coaching and counting, or cutting the reps down to speed up, that's fine. So HIIT now. We already did this for a couple warm-up sessions. So on this, it's very, there's some structured ways to do this in terms of different circuits, but it's all purely based on your RP. So it's all based on how he's responding. The first minute, we're just going to warm up. After that, I'm going to add slow little sprints in there and see how it responds based on 1 to 10 scale. And from there, I'm going to develop the workout as we go. Got a real basic structure plan here for the first few minutes. I'm going to see how it responds. So the first minute's going to be warm up. Then we're going to do 30-second sprint to rest intervals for the first about 5 minutes. And I'm going to see how he does, and we'll go from there. Right.
It's gonna be fun.
All right. Okay, go ahead and start my record.
Handle, right?
No, you can use the handle for it. It's perfect. This is a perfect scenario because he has not done the routine before, which is great. Most people are a fish out of water on this. Trainers, regular people, you name it, and that's okay. Deal with it. It's just like learning how to swim. Right? Number 3 or 4 session for a guy like him, he'd be really comfortable and he'll kill it. Even on Thursday or the second day we do this, he'll do much better. So I don't care if on your sprints I would hold on. I do like to get people to take their arms off and get balanced and stable with this to be comfortable. But basic cue, stay tall, drive through the heels. That clapping you hear, people are starting to flop around and bringing their feet up too much. Dig through the heels, stay smooth. So we're doing just a general 150 pace in the first minute. I should be able to talk to him at this first minute. It's just a real nice and easy pace. Step from 1 to 10, 5 to 7-ish. Real nice and easy. At the 1 minute mark here, we're going to go for a 30-second sprint at 200, which is just a kind of a medium sprint. And I'm going to assess his RP and see how it goes. So nothing changes his heart rate. I just want to see how it responds with the pain and intensity. So 3, 2, 1, go, 200. So arms optional here. There you go, nice. So easy 200 stride. Hold it 200. So we're doing strides per minute here. It's kind of like a miles per hour gauge, if you will. And the elevation resistance is just based on his height. 3 is a good average resistance to start with for most people. See how it goes. Okay, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice recovery pace at 150. So 150 is his recovery pace. We're going to keep using that. So as he backs off, we're going to get him to stay there. Some people, once they start getting exhausted, will start falling to 130, 110. So that lets me know he's falling apart. Skip 110. How bad is that? About a 5. So I'm going to write that RP next to here in quotes. That's a 5. We just did 200 for 30 and 150 for 30. So 2 numbers, it's 30, that's 30. If I split it into 3s, that's 20, 20, 20, or 4s, that's 15-second blocks there. Next, we're going to 225 for 30. 4, 3, 2, 1. 225 on the sprint. So I always want to watch the timer on this and make sure I'm hitting my marks. Otherwise, he doesn't know what's going on. I got to stay on and make sure he knows I'm present. I'm here. I'm the trainer. Excellent. 10 down. 25. You can hold on if you need to. You got it. Go ahead and hold on. Good for your sprints. Good. Get it up. There you go. So easy. Much different when you hold on it. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent recovery. I'm sorry. 5 more seconds. That was off. I was doing the wrong thing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So you got to stay focused and look at the right numbers. You messed up. So 150 RP on that. About a 6. And that was really 225 plus. He was getting around 240 on that. I want to keep track of his the max sprints too, so I know what his top end level speed is as well. So just a recovery pace at 150. Now the whole hand thing, of course I want to get people with their hands off and be ninjas about this, but not if it's going to sacrifice my intensity right now and safety. So I want him to hold on so he can move aggressively and get comfortable with the machine first, and then the recovery times are a great time to take them off and practice. 250, ready, set, go. Always got to be watching the clock. Is it good? Excellent. 10 down. So we're just progressively taking the sprints up, seeing how it responds. We've only got a 6 in RP, so we're not even at a real hard work intensity yet. But it starts to catch up here. We're only doing 30-second rest. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. So we start to break down under 250 a little bit there, RP. 6, all right. How the legs feeling? Fine. It's just awkward. So that's going to happen, and everyone experiences that first. So I empathize with him, but I deflect it because I don't care. Ultimately, I just want him to find a comfortable stride. He'll get comfortable with it. The nice thing about this is it's very forgiving on the ankles, knees, hips, all the joints, and it's quantifiable. I can count with the numbers. So we're going 275. The next one, try to keep it 275 plus. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So sprints and all that are awesome ways to do HIIT, but it's harder to measure and keep honest. This I'm going to have, I've got the speed that I can keep them at, honestly, and I can count the total strides and the total calories burnt within 15 minutes. Excellent speed. You got 282 as his top so far. 15 down, take it forward. Stay on it good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, looking good. Stay controlled. 4, 3, 2, 290, 1, excellent. Best round yet, so he hit 290 at his peak. RP on that one. About a 6, so he's fighting. So we're about 4.5 minutes in. We're recovery pace. He's getting at 30. Notice how his recovery rate is now. It's going to be a little bit harder to get back to full recovery rate at that 5-minute mark. That's why I don't care about heart rate and all that. I can see physiologically how he's responding. I'm working with that more than anything else. So I'm going to hit him again at that same level. I'm not going to go up in speed. I want to see if he can maintain 275 plus again. In 3, 2, 1, get it. All right, 30 seconds. Nice. Get up. This is when he starts hitting the wall, because he's got to keep his higher end intensity consistently with a 30-second rest. It's all arbitrary now, but this is still a test to see how long he can hold on to this. Then I'll start backing off and changing the set and rep kind of scheme of this.
What's the highest stride you use?
The highest you go up, it depends on the height of the person. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good recovery. And RP? 7. All right, so finally getting up there, inched up 1 number there, so expect that to continue. We're going to do the same thing on the next one. So with the stride length, he asked how high we'll go. It's all based on the person's height. The good average start here is 3, and then see how they're moving. If they feel like they're falling off and all that, just try bringing it up, see if it's more comfortable. And actually, heavier people are sometimes more comfortable with a higher resistance. It seems to counterbalance the weight better, and they can actually start moving more comfortably. So let's go 275 plus again, at least 1 more time. In 3, 2, 1, get it. So we're on minute 6 here with all my previous notes, and he went to 275 plus. It gets messy. I don't care as long as the detail's there. Messy is okay. 275 plus again. And these over here are the 30-second rest periods. So we're on that minute. I'm going to start changing it up after that. Good. It's holding on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Recovery pace. RP. 7, all right. So stalemate. So we're about halfway through the whole circuit overall on a scale from 1 to 10. What would you call it now? 7, all right. Halfway. So we've been doing 30-30. It's a very generic assessment to see how he's doing and how he's going to respond. If someone's at this point already, they're doing very good for their first day, actually. So many people would not be able to hit that high of a sprint and hold it 3 times in a row. 1 sprint would be enough, and they're already wanting to get off this machine. People hate this, but it's all about how you apply it. So we give them another 30-second recovery. So we're giving them 60 seconds recovery, but I'm going to make them pay for it in a second. So we're going to go max sprint for 30 seconds in the next one. And so that would look like this. So I gave him another 150, so that was 30-30. That's a minute recovery. This is going to be a max. But I want to keep him clean and controlled. I don't want his feet flopping around, or I don't want to break these expensive machines. So stay in the heel, stay tall. I think you can break 300. Hold on tight. At least break it so you can go no less than 275. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it. You broke 300 easy. 310. 322. Very nice. He's maintaining 300. No weird noises yet. He's doing great. 290 at the lowest. Stay on it. 10, 9, starting to feel it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay on it. 3 through the finish line. 2, 1. Excellent. Good recovery pace. Nice work. Very good. So that was max, and I'll call that about 290 plus. Right to the side, 290 plus. You hit a peak of 322 though, so I'm gonna finally record max strides per minute at one point. That might be one of his top there for the whole day. We're gonna give him a 30-second rest there, and I'm gonna hit him with a medium sprint here. So we're gonna go to the 8:30. Let's go 250 for 30. That's medium heavy. Not wrong with that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So I got some good intensity out of him. I've already got his attention with this. He gets it. I don't want him to hate this from this point forward. I am typically looking for a 9 on the total RP for the 15 minutes, but I still don't know if he's going to crash and burn yet towards the end here. And I'm going to shorten up the sprints and increase the intensity and mess with the rest periods a bit as we get towards the end. It can get pretty boring if all you do is 30 on, 30 off. So you want to break up the monotony. People hate this. So try to keep it fun and be entertaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Good. 9 minutes in, 6 minutes to go. What hurts worse, legs or lungs? Legs are the limiting factor. So everyone will have a different, whether it's aerobic capacity or the legs conditioning for this. As soon as he gets his legs used to this, all this lactate build up and all the reps, his legs will not be limiting fast. He's got really good speed on this. It's just a matter of conditioning where his legs can handle that work. Lungs are doing pretty good. But as his lungs even get better, his legs will filter out and bucket lactic acid a little bit faster. Okay, so we're going to go slow build up on this one. I'm going to come right back at him at 9:30. Let's go to 175. Bad sign. Quicksand. 175 for 15. Slow burn, slow burn. So 175, we're doing a mountain minute, so it's a 15-second build-up every 15 seconds. So we're going to go to 190. Ready, set, go. 190. I should have been a little quicker on my cues for him so he didn't fall off track there. So we're at 190 to the 10-minute mark. We're going to go 205 at 10, 3, 2, 1, 205. Just small increments each time that are appropriate. Don't want to destroy him. We're going to do one more increase. He loves his job right now. 4, 3, one more increase. 220 plus for the last 15. Ready, set, go. 220 plus. So more of an endurance test, more of a burning test here. Not as much aerobic taxing as it is for the leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. 1 minute rest. Very nice. So based on his response with his legs, I just want to use that as an example so you can see the mountain minute, but that probably wouldn't have been the best move to keep him going strong on this. So if his legs were burning, I should have given him a rest and did shorter work intervals so we could actually push his aerobic side of this worse than his legs. So there's a million ways to do it to keep them on track here and not crashing and burning. So we're at 11 minutes in, total RP. 8. My goal is 9, so I got him damn close to where I want to be. I don't have to do anything crazy. So he's at 11 minutes. I'm going to give him 30 more seconds of rest.
Kill my athlete's foot.
Are you flat-footed or?
No, I just have athlete's foot. And now I have friction in there.
Do all the barefoot people, put the Vaseline on it. On the 11:30, we're going to go 15-second hard sprint, and we're going to follow up with a 30-second recovery. So we're going to go, let's break 300. So if someone's not good with their top end sprints at 30 seconds, it's probably just that the interval's too long. You shorten it up, it's really easy to hit higher sprints. Ready, set, go. 15. Go. Look at that. Newfound power. 340. Yeah, 346. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Recover for 30. 346 is his new record. So that's we're in minute 11. Max for 15. So the notes start getting a little messy and you want to come back and make sure you fill in those gaps so you know what you did. So next time you have a good plan of action. As you get to know him, what do we stop at? He's not going to tell me the truth, huh? 12:15, let's hit our second sprint. 4, 3, 2, 1, and max sprint, same thing. As you get to know him, this actually is all irrelevant, but that's not anytime soon. I'm going to take all my notes specifically to get an exact circuit down for him. Looking good. Hold to the 45 seconds. I'm sorry, you're good. You're good. We're only doing a 15-second sprint. Look, I need to focus on one thing. So recover to the 13. Recover to the 13. So then I'm doing it all based on how I know his RP works and I understand how he works and how I need to push him. And that is all based on simply the shorthand. So R is the resistance at 10, elevation at 3. His light sprints now are 150. His medium are around 200. Heavy is 250 plus. Very heavy is 300 plus. So the basic numbers I've learned about him in just 12 minutes, 13 minutes of getting him on here that would dictate all these workouts. So I could do 60-second sprints, 30-second sprints, 20, 15, you name it, whatever I want to do to torture him and finish him at a 9. So you want to break it up a little bit. Some people need specific exact circuits so they can get themselves to this mentally. So it depends on the case. So at the 13:30, the one thing I haven't done to him yet I like to do, we'll go reverse and all kinds of things to mess with it. We'll increase the intensity and all that, but one thing I love to do is a 1-minute sprint. 3, 2, 250 plus, you see that face? 1, go, 250 sprint. So no less than 250 or God starts killing puppy dog. 250 minimum. But you don't want to use a lot of high resistance sets. You don't want to kill his legs. We still got leg work to do tomorrow. We got squats on Friday. This is his first time doing it. I don't want to kill his legs too hard. So 250 looking good. He's got another. Keep it above 200 on the last 30. Above 200, good. 250 is a little aggressive. 30 seconds. Stay on. Nice and smooth. Close. Don't seize up. He's doing great. He's been killing 250. Now he's at the least 220. And 15 seconds, 15, stay on there, last part. He's on fire, he's on fire. He's gonna get a 9 today for sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, excellent. All right, shake it off. Excellent work. So he's in quicksand right now. Try to keep him moving now. You can reverse if you have to. So that is not how hard I push them on the first day. Typically, that's part of new hire trainer hazing. But day one, that would not be very nice. RP for the whole circuit right now? 9. So we're at 1448. So it's basically 9 for the whole circuit. So RP for the whole circuit is a 9. If you get on the first day and it's appropriate for the person, great, but that's not a great place to start someone who's going to have to come and do this 2 days a week. They will literally start canceling their sessions for these days because they don't want to come do this. They will beg and plead to not do this. But this is just like squats and deadlifts. That drives most of our progress in all of our strength training, our muscle gain, our fat loss. But this is the #1 tool we have on our boot camp conditioning days to build their aerobic recovery, lactate, buffering threshold, all those things. They can get through supersets faster, more effectively between weightlifting exercises. They can get their resting metabolic rate higher here. All their sprinting and aerobic base recovery will be improved by this thing alone. So if I had to categorize the top 3 things for fat loss clients, it would be squats, deadlifts, hit on the elliptical. And you can also do hit outside again with sprints and other kind of things there, but it's not as quantifiable, controllable, and clean cut as the hit, the elliptical. So at the 15, I missed this on here, but you can see the total calories. He was at about 183, I think, on the total calories burnt. My good goal standard there is to get people to about 200 calories in 15 minutes. It's his first day ever doing that. I'm sure on Thursday he'll get damn close if he doesn't get 200 calories. That's these older machines here that the 200 calories we typically get in 15 minutes. The newer machines are about 180. So the efficiency of the math's a little different. But that's
more cooldown. I'll hit 200.
Yeah, you're right. So I want him to obviously get a good cooldown here until he gets his heart rate recovery back to normal. So from there we're gonna get off and then I'll let him get another drink and we'll do our boot camp conditioning. He got a 9. How's the whole workout RP as a whole?
It's just that last sprint, so I'll give it an 8.
8 overall. So harder workout than yesterday for sure. That's how the lasers come. Some people love the weight training, some people hate it. Some people love this boot camp conditioning, some people hate it, but it's all part of the program. So it all fits together nicely. So tomorrow he'll get something fun and fresh to do with the weight training. So it keeps things exciting and fresh. Let's see. So now we'd be roughly 30 minutes in or so, or 30 to 45. I'm sorry. So we did the JTOC, the core, and this. So we'd have a good 15 minutes at least. I would have more than that. I wish I would set the timer, but we'd have an average of 5 minutes per boot camp conditioning exercise to get through that you see here. So try to budget for 5 minutes there. If someone's moving slow, they're not aerobically fit enough to get through all these, no big deal. Get through what you can. But I need to make sure I'm saving 5 to 10 minutes today for the stretching, the bare minimum basic stretching today. You get off whenever you're ready. So he knows how to do. On day 2, I'm going to show him that. So they'll start asking, don't we ever stretch here? When do we do stretching? We don't spend any time on stretching. It's because people don't take the time on day 2 to show people the bare minimum stretching circuit. That's our basic bare minimum stretching that covers one simple stretch for each muscle group. And they're supposed to do that every single day at least before they leave, just like the JTOC eventually they do on their own. But then there's specific corrective exercises we do in terms of stretches throughout the workout on special cases and problems they might have. So we'll go into the back of this one.
All right, take a break.
You get some water if you need. Hey, welcome to Death Valley. Basically, this is a room we use for different conditioning. You can do it out there, just making sure you're not wasting a bunch of space for weightlifting. But we've got 3 different rounds here. And on the boot camp conditioning, there's a million ways to do this. There's about 110 or 11 circuits here that are programmed. And it's absolutely not appropriate for everyone to go through all these. It's how you apply it and scale this for the person. So you can see there's 4 best time circuits, there's Tabata circuits, there's AMRAP type things, a lot of kind of CrossFit-y type stuff that's more bodyweight, boot camp conditioning-esque kind of stuff, and it's more appropriate. And some of these things are, there's nothing crazy like snatches or anything like that. There is some dumbbell, kettlebell stuff like that, and they're in the phase 3 versions. But now it's just some basic bodyweight boot camp conditioning to increase work density and give them some more athletic movements to work on the training. And some people really enjoy it. But anyway, this is 1 to 3 rounds, 4 best time. So FBT is 4 best time. And I can scale it as low as 1 round at 5 jumping jacks and 5 cannonball crunches. Just to have someone get up and down. Some people can't get up and down off the ground, and that's part of the actual workout for this. So I would consider that and regress that as low as possible. If they can't do any impact jumping jacks, they would do the 1-legged jumping jack and keep 1 leg down on the ground at all times. A lot of people can do that. The cannonball crunch, if they can't do any spinal flexion, it might just be a 5 to 10 second plank or something. But for him, he's got 15 jumping jacks, 20 cannonball crunches, 3 rounds, and it's going to be 4 best time. Meaning as soon as you start, I'm going to time you and see how long it takes him to do it. So he wants to do this as fastly, but first safely as possible. So as safe and perfect form as possible, as fast as possible to calculate the intensity of this. So I will record his time at the end, and we may decide, there's different circuits for every single day here, but I may just decide to come back to this one, say 30 days down the road, and test him again to see if he can beat his time from day 1, which would be fun to do and show to him how much more fit he is. But wow, it was so much easier than it was the first day. So every time you do this, so you want to give them that thorough explanation of what they're doing. So you're doing jumping jacks, and there's all kinds of second jumping jacks out there. I like to get these hips under, feet under the hips, hands above the shoulders for that position. Excuse me. Up, down like so. So it's over the shoulders there, and legs will have to clear the hips, and legs under the hips. So otherwise, the one-legged version, once they're down there, to the cannonball crunch. So ankles are crossed, knees are out, arms are crossed here. We also call it a coffin crunch or a crossover crunch. But the legs are static. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. This stays static. You're not rolling in with the hips like this each time. You're just keeping it tight there. Exhale up. So we're doing jumping jacks and cannonball crunch. This should take, for a good fit person, 90 seconds or less. 90 seconds is a good benchmark. So I'm also going to be, on a 4 best time circuit, I'm given the time here. I'm also going to be counting to help speed him up and coach him to a faster pace. If I said nothing this whole time, he would go as fast as he felt like. So I'm going to help crush him through some fast times on this.
The cannonball crunch, don't touch it every time.
Elbows towards the knees, you don't have to literally touch. As much upper trunk flexion is appropriate for your build, basically, and there's more of a coach's eyeball for that. So I want to make sure he knows where he's going. So jumping jacks to here, I want to make sure he knows there's nothing in his way, it's safe. And I'm going to give him a countdown on this so he knows when to start. Ready? No questions? Okay, we're all good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 cannonball crunches. Good. Yeah, too far away. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good pace. Under 30 seconds. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cannonball crunch 20. Great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, better 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 15 jumping jacks. 1, 2, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, time, 111. Pretty darn good. So anything under 90 seconds is good. And people start getting real annoying to the client on, oh, it's not perfect on this and that. I'm mostly worried that it's safe. Number 2, that he's working hard. So day 1, I'm not going to be an anal bastard about this is not this and this is not that, but down the road I might be. It just depends on the person. Because if they start wanting to get competitive with other clients and they're like, oh, I did it in 1:10, and they start doing jumping jacks like this, then it starts to get stupid. So, start bringing that in. So I would write the time 1:10, 11 there. See if 1:10, how hard is that? 6. Pretty easy, crush through that. So obviously that's our first boot camp conditioning circuit work we've ever done with a client. It's very on the easy side. So that could have been as easy as 5 jumping jacks to 5 cannonball crunch. At the hardest, it was a 6 for this guy. So think of all the skill and range of people who could go through that. I'm going to give him a second to catch his breath. The next one's quite a bit different. It's step-ups to kettlebell swings. It's a much longer circuit. It's about a 6-minute circuit or so, depending on the person. You got a quick break, and I'm going to set this up while he's recovering. You can pause that for now if you want. Okay, so this one's a lot different. And I'm aiming on the conservative side of the first day because this could be a disaster. But it goes step-ups to kettlebell swings. So you got kind of the knee dominant stepping action, the hip dominant swing action. So it's kind of those 2% there. But we're going 10 down to 1 on the step up, 10 down to 1 on the swing. So go 10 reps here, 10 reps there, 9, 9, all the way down to 0, basically 4 best time on that. And on this, we'll start perfect hip position, deadlift position, posture hold. So I squat down, your chest, hold overhand grip, bend the hips, extend. Bend, extend. I'm fine with just idle for now. You don't have to go all the way up there at this point. So bend, extend. Not squat and lift the arms, basically. So Nice and tight there for the step up. Do a nice tight posture. Right and left. Right and left. So however you alternate that is fine. Everyone starts getting messed up on this. They start running.
Yeah, it's kind of stuff, but try to not get too.
Yeah, don't get too erratic. And I'm going to count with you. And my count is going to pace the right leg, then the left leg. However you go down, I don't care, whatever works. But typically if you go up and down with the same leg, it can work. But don't get confused. Count right leg, left leg is 1. So right and left is 1 rep. And then do a test rep repeats real quick. So just if you have any concern, test reps always a great use of time. Very nice swings, excellent. Good, you can sit that down. Test the step up. Pressure 1 and 2 and 2. Nice. So I'm looking at the little tripping up and stuff like that. You don't want anybody to go down. And if you look at the femur there, he's not quite at 90 degrees. If I'm doing heavy step ups as a workout, that's kind of what I'd be going for. As long as there's no hip compensation, that's good for something like this for now. So we'll start with a swing. Ready you are. 10, 9, 8, anything under 7 minutes is pretty good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now start 9, 10. So down right to the step ups. Nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, and 3. 4, and 4. 5, 6, and 6. Kill him. 7, and 7. 8, and 8. 9, 10, and 10. Good, excellent. Good start. 9 swings. 9. In position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Higher 7. Eyes. 8, and 9. Excellent. 9 step-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9. Excellent. Go down to 8. Only going to be in a tight spotting quarter here to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Down to 8. Crushing. 8 reps. And 1, 2, and 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, 6. To the heels. 6. Good. Heel 7, 7, 8, and excellent. All right. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Excellent. 7. Step up. The worst is over. Each round you choose 1. And 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, yep. Good. 5, 5, 6, 7. There's the coordination. And 7. All right. That's good. Down to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Look at that. 6, 7, 1, and 1, 2, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. Excellent job. Great, great. 5. Home stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 reps. Stay tall, get in position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 step up serve. 1. Then very patient. 2, 3, 4, and 4. All right, down to 3. 2, 1, 2. Good. Record pace going. Good. Last 1 and 1. 1. Last 2 steps. 1. Done. 4:14. That's a fantastic time. Wow, nice work. That was great work. So there's a lot to consider on this. Now that's one of the fastest times I've seen a trainer do by far, by like 2 minutes actually. I may have been too nice perhaps on the weights and range, maybe not. Maybe he just kicked their ass, I don't know. But that is a hard circuit. Now if I want to make that easier and make anyone capable of getting through that in the first day, the first thing I would consider is, can they step up on this? Do I need to lower this down to a lower range? Maybe just this without the risers. Maybe we just do body weight. On the swings, maybe we go 5 pounds. Maybe a light 5-pound dumbbell like soda swing. But the biggest thing you can do, 10 down to 1 is a lot of reps. So if you're really worried about it, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it was too easy, give a minute break, hit another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. None of that is in scripture. It's not a big deal. It's just about functional, fun work to get them to move. You know, this is functional type stuff. They got to go up and down steps, move around. They got to go down their steps here, at home, you name it. Nice tight swinging actions, beneficial, you name it. It should just be general functional patterns at first just to get them moving. Then you'll know after this first few days how hard you can make it. So next time with him, I'd go 25 there. I'd raise this up a notch or 2 and give him heavier dumbbells, maybe a vest and some chain. How you feeling? We got one more, which isn't too bad. We're going to go some stretches. Give about a 2-minute break so to catch your breath. At this point in time, we've done a lot, but if you consider 3 minutes on the warm-up, 6 on the JTLC, 9, we'll say 10 minutes on the core, 19, 15 on the hit. I can't do that math, but if you think of all the rests in between, a lot of times you run out of time, and you might not be able to get to this third circuit, because my most important objective now is to save 10 minutes to get to those assisted stretches. So if I have to skip that, fine, so I can get to those stretches early on in this training program so he doesn't miss that and doesn't think he ever has to stretch. Because from this point forward, he's going to expect more and more, and want to get more and more out of his workout, so I want to get this in now while the pressure's low on that. So I've already got his RP high enough for this workout to not have to get a bit more work, but we don't have time constraints today. So give you another minute. The next one's fun. It's farmer's walk and jumping jacks. Clean this up a little out there. Okay, so it's another 4 best time circuit. We got a lot of those today, but it goes we're going to go 3 rounds, 4 best time. It's farmer's walk at 50 to 100 feet, and we're using a weight. This is just a rough guideline of 1/4 to 1/2 their body weight, and divide that by 2, and that'll give you your dumbbell weights. So what do you weigh, Trevor?
172.
172. I'm going to use 200 pounds to keep that simple. So 200. If I divide it on the heavy side, half his body weight would be 100. That'd be 50-pound dumbbells in each hand. That's too light for this guy. So I'm just going to scale this up. I would say a minimum of 75s. But I will say for trainers, they have to be able to carry 100-pound dumbbells if they're ever going to train John Samber, because he double bench presses 100. So it's good to be able to handle 100 pounds on back. But he's tired. He's been working out. His hands are sweaty. I don't want to put him at risk or the floor at risk or my precious dumbbells at risk. So what do you think? 75 to 100? You pick.
I'll start 75 hands.
So when in doubt, use chalk so his hands don't slip. What is each platform here is 8 feet long, roughly. So yes, 4, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 8 is at 40. And then, so if we go down to the edge of that elliptical and back, we can call that roughly 100 feet. So we go down, back, jumping jacks. Down, back, jumping jacks.
How many jumping jacks?
It'll be each time it's 15 jumping jacks. We can scale it down. On the most remedial, we could scale this down to say a 50-foot farmer's walk, and it could be old lady, say 10, 15-pound dumbbells. She carries her groceries for 50 feet, squats them down, perfect position. Or hands them to you if she's not ready to squat over yet. She could do 5 jumping jacks, and that could be 1 round. We could make that 3 rounds, whatever makes sense. We're going to go with him. We're going to go 75-pound dumbbells. We're going to go 100 feet down and back. Each time he gets back, he's going to do 15 jumping jacks, and we're doing 3 rounds, 4 best time. So they have not had a chance, so this is the one weird thing, to do a dumbbell deadlift, which is tomorrow in a workout. So if I'm worried about him picking up off the ground, I'll put it on the bench, or I'll hand him the weights with the human rack set up. And you assess that, you work that out now, but I'll put the bench here. Set him up on the bench for you. You can just pick it in a tall position here.
Where's Chalk?
Chalk is that tub over there. The first rep, I'm going to give him a human rack setup. So I'm going to be holding the dumbbells here. He's going to grab him for me there so he can start his first round. When he comes back, I'm going to have him set him on the bench so he can pick him up from there. So this is an essential component of life. If you train your clients up to be very strong at all, you'll be able to carry these around and basically juggle them to get them up to the right position. So for time, so I'm going to hand it to you on the first one. You're going to stand there. You're going to go to the edge of the lip going back. I'll hand it to you on the first one. As you come back, you just sit on top of here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yours. Good, nice tight posture. I'm going to walk behind the spot. 5. Right here. Nice, good. Excellent. 15 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Round 2. Nice tight hip. Good. Rather from the ground, that's fine too. There it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over slowly. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Last round. Last round. You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Over. Excellent. 15 and done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. 2 or 3. Very nice time. And I kind of slowed him down with this setup and everything, but some guys will like to pick it up and off the ground, but it's just first to no harm. Tread lightly on that. You can even use the risers at the side to have them pick it off of that. Skip from 10. How hard was that?
7.
7. How hard was the whole day? 8. So we had some lag time the rest of them too that kind of affected it, but 8 I'm happy with. You know, I'm just getting to know him. It's only our second day of training. Yesterday you had a 6 for the RP, which my goal is 5 to 7, so that was perfect. That pretty good for a conditioning day. I already know, based on how I assessed his soreness and recovery from yesterday, that it wasn't too bad. We can push him a little bit today. The only thing I'd say I pushed him too hard on today was the elliptical, so I could have backed off a little, but he had to feel the 1 minute wrap on that. So that would be the whole day there, but I'm saving 10 minutes. If we're at 15 minutes into the workout, I got 10 minutes to go through our basic bare minimum stretching here. So if I have a client waiting on me in 10 minutes and say after the bathroom game, I got to really keep track of that time here. So feeling good? I'm going to set this back real quick and then we'll do this right here. I mean, it's all straightforward. There's a million ways to do that. Now, on the bare minimum stretching here, there's one basic stretch per muscle group. This is not going to make you some yoga free. You know, it's a basic bottom of the barrel just to make sure you get something done. The basic thing on this is that it's a 10 to 30 second stretch per area. There's a few that I would say 30 seconds for sure. That's hardly inadequate to really get true flexibility on your position. For one, you need high frequency to get something flexible, so you need to do it daily. Every time you feel tight and stiff, you need to stay on it. But really, 30 seconds to 2 minutes is more likely to get a really tight, stiff area really loosened up. So the reason I say 10 seconds is because if someone had to come and do 2 minutes on every single one of these, they'd never do it. It'd take another hour. So at least I can get them to start stretching, getting in the habit of that. And if I can say at least do 10 seconds, they typically hold each stretch longer. They'll find the tight spot that they feel, and they'll want to hold it longer anyway. So at least they're hitting just a nice inventory of the whole body, and then at least getting something done. So first, you just cobra stretch. Just lay down flat on your stomach here. Go ahead and chest down there, lay down on your stomach. We're going to go torso on the ground. Exhale, push up and off. Keep drive your pelvis to the ground. Squeeze your butt. We're stretching the front of the core there a bit. Trying to get some extension here. Keep to the side. And flatten back out a little bit. So this start over. And he came up and he was really piped up, more of a straight line in the spine. I'm gonna get a little bit more of a curve, and I'm gonna give him not go as high. So a little less. Come back down. I'm gonna block the edge. Just a little down to the ground again. And just go real slow. And just real slow right there. Good. And chin up. Good. So I'm just get more of a curve in there if I can. But I just want to make sure the hips are tilted down. And we're going to hold that for about 10 seconds there. And you can come up to the arms if you want, just from there to extend a little bit more. But you can see we're not getting, it's pretty straight in there. So it doesn't have to be a circus freak on that. For 10 seconds there. Then, forgot our protocol on this. I'm going knee hug on his back. Flip. So just a real mild front rectus abdominal stretch when you get some spine extension there. The knee hug stretch is a very mild low back stretch, just 10 seconds. I say, do you feel anything on this? Just to assess. Not everybody feels anything. It's actually not a bad thing if you don't. If you feel something on this and you get an extremely stiff back or sit in your chair too much, they're really bad low back posture. So, or we just did a lot of, say, the hyper. So if they don't feel it, no big deal. I don't try to do anything extreme to make sure they are. So, but it also sets them up for the hamstring stretch next. Again, so go ahead and lay your leg down. These are not the best stretches in the world either. They're good basic stretches that are designed to get them to do this on their own. They can do this every single day because we're going to run out of time when I find to do this together. So there's better hamstring stretches, but I'm going to get him to keep one leg straight and one up in the air. And I'm going to try to get him to hold 90 degrees there. So grab behind the knee, pull toward your chest. And that's one version of it, so I want to make sure we're staying down there and there. And we're going to do, this is a 30-second stretch. You can use the band around the foot. Getting a little bit better of an angle, so pull from that, re-straighten the knee, flex your quad there. Sorry, good. That was intentional actually, that's always good for the shoulder. So try to a little higher on the foot there, right about there. And then try to straighten that knee first. See if you can come a little, take some slack off, straighten that leg, straighten that foot up. There you go. So nothing crazy, just want to see if I can get that knee to straighten out a little bit. And this way you can get into there a little bit more if his legs are too tight. The other version I would do in this, go and relax. If they can't even get to their leg, bend this knee, and then pull that leg up. So keep that bent, and then raise the left leg. Just with the bend, raise the left leg. There you go. It's a little easier to get to the leg. So it's easier to raise the leg so you can actually do just a more comfortable stretch there on his own. So you can see here we've got toe stretch, basic knee hug, then you've got an option of A or B on that hamstring. So at least grabbing at the leg, if he's just compensating and banging at the knee and humping his back too much, not worth it, I would just bend the leg there. That's a 30-second stretch as well, so we'll hit both sides, then 30 on the other one. So flat and flat, go ahead and hug around there. Okay, very nice. So try to get the shoulders back. If this really isn't going that well either, one all I can do is just get them up on the bench. Sit there, stay nice and tall across shoulders, and then go as forward as possible. Trying to keep the hips there versus this. That's doing nothing. So I just tilt forward, keep the hips back, on flat back, I put a ton of that hamstring. Okay, good. Relax there. Next, we're going to the, there's two rotational stretches on this here. Depends on the person. So we're going to pick one. I'm going to show you both and see what you like better. I'm just going to assess what you feel more. So the first, you're going to be sitting up on your tailbone. Sit real tall. You're going to step one leg over. Like so. Stay real as tall as you can. Twist over. And some people just can't get in a position because there's not enough space here. They're not flexible enough. Or they don't, their rotation's awkward in the low back, so you don't want to exactly get them here. So if it's awkward, you don't trust it, don't go here. So 10 there and hit the other side. Or we're going for little minor low back pull, but mostly root through the side there. I think is what we're trying to pull through here. So if he pulls on that and twists away, you should feel something. You feel anything at all? So some people it's too mild. Some people just can't get in the position. So that's number one. Otherwise, number two, go ahead and lay down on your back. It's going to be a scarecrow stretch. So lays down flat, then one in the air. You pull across the top, and you take that and you pull over, and then you keep that arm flat. You're going to be doing the same kind of idea. It's going to be less real hard rotational torque on the low back there. So this may be more comfortable and safe for his back there. He can turn as far as he wants to go and exhale, relax as long as he's not getting in the back pain. We're getting a pull from slight lumbar through the glute all the way to the thigh in there. And on the other side. So just choose your weapon on that. You can do both if you really need to, but I would pick one. 10 and 10. So after scarecrow, we're going to hip. So again, there's two options on this. First we'll go to the knee. So go ahead and come to one knee there. You're going to brace the knee, just stay upright, you got a big forward step here. I would try to open that up bigger than 90 degrees with the leg there so you don't block yourself. You're gonna step that heel out, and then from there, squeeze the butt, pull the abs tight. You're gonna come forward and drive your hips for like the bottom corner of the room. First, see if you feel a hip flexor stretch there, get as far as you can, then reach up that arm and reach away. Good. And they should feel something there. If not, then getting up in the air, they get a little deeper there. But you want to check to see how open this is here and that. That if you simply take that heel and bring it forward without changing anything else, you should be able to get more of an angle and open up the hip a little bit more. But then see as he's squeezing here, that's going to lengthen this out there. So that's another 30-second stretch there. So hamstrings 30, hip flexor 30, and this upper pec minor stretch, we're going to do this 30 as well. So go ahead and hit the other side. Most will feel this, but the reason I wouldn't do this is if someone has real bad knees and they don't want to put any body weight pressure on their knees, I wouldn't go to here. You can also do this one up on the bench with the back knee up on the bench. It's a little easier to get into if someone's not good at getting up or down. Okay, 30 there. And the next one we're going to do the same thing except like so. So I wouldn't have anyone stand on top of this. It's like ice. So go ahead and stand and get off. Same kind of setup. Back foot's in the ball of the foot. So. Stepping forward, I already feel something here, but to increase that up and away, still squeezing the butt and abs in. Go ahead and try. So as they do this, what's more appropriate for the person? What do they feel better? That's what we're going to select. And you see, make sure they're not bending too much there, and that's got to be this. If they're on their heel, they're not going to get nothing in their hip flexor. It's going to inactivate them. Feel this more or the other one more?
Yeah.
Other one, okay. Other side. Do another quick test. Keep it even. Take 10 seconds there. Nice and tight here. So he's having to work real hard to even feel anything much in this looks like. So the kneeling version is what we would go with. We'd probably do what would you like better in the rotation, the scarecrow or the upright version?
Scarecrow.
So we would do the scarecrow and the kneeling version of that, and we'd cut out those other two because they're going to be a waste of time. Moving on, we have quadricep stretch. A couple options on this as well. So we have the standing version, but this gets really ugly fast. This is what I can't stand seeing when people are in the air and they're just trying to grab their leg and they end up like this and torquing their knee all over the place. So balance yourself. You get a nice, smooth stretch. And get a more comfortable position so you don't have to torque out in the leg. You're trying to feel the butt there, staying upright. If they're going to get him to do this on his own so he doesn't risk getting hurt by himself there, otherwise he can go onto the ground, get on flat, and you can get to the leg easier, because if he is too stiff, doing that is not going to ever happen. So you can actually get into an easier position to pull that leg back there, and then even if you're prone quad to the ground, tighter stretch there. So a couple different ways of that. But we're going to try the standing version of him. You should have no problem with that. And we'll feel the butt. I'm trying to keep that there. Hips are forward and he's not trying to crank in. That's just people with tight hip flexors trying to get to the hip flexor. This is rectus femoris here I want to get. And then opening that forward, straight. Feel towards that butt here. Not torqued out like I have extremely tight quad. Good, another side. This is just 10 and 10. So that's the one we go to on him, no problem. And from there we're going calf stretch. So the first one, from there we'll go right to the wall, step way back, and then drive the foot to the ground. We're putting pressure from the palm of the hand all the way down to the calf. 10 seconds there, and 10 seconds on the other side. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, other side. And then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 0, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, and we do go to the soleus stretch too as well, so we'll go heel there, and then we'll ball the foot and put pressure down to the ground to the outside of the calf. Heel, then bend the knee and drop that. There you go. Right in there is this spot I'll get. 10 there on both sides. And that's all the basic lower body stretches. We have an elaborate amount of extra ones that we will do. We've got the squat and hold stretches. We do a lot of with a lot of different versions of that, and then also the lower body assisted stretches. But that's for another time and place. This is just to get him the tools and capabilities to do his own stretching on his own and not do anything crazy or hurt himself. We manifest new needs for him. He doesn't have any extreme. We would, for the right person, would find various protocols of stretching we would actually add in. So next we'll go upper body. One arm just simply cross. So posture hold. pull the elbow right across the front, posterior deltoid, move to the upper head of the tricep, upper lat. 10 seconds there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just straight down the middle. Fingertips down the middle of the spine. Go straight down. It usually needs help getting into this one. These guys are positioned there. Just reaching right down the middle of the spine there. Then up the lat. And then just searching the tricep there, just spreading this all out. 10 on the other side. Just watch how much torque they have. Can they get in position? Just brace and help make sure they get down in there. Maybe get a little bit more out of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you grab the arm, upper back, and lat there. You grab, it's relatively firm. You're stretching from the lower insertion of the lat all the way through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, almost done. Next, big problem here for most people. You call that. Okay, this one's that pec minor where everyone's postural position is frozen up into here, so we're going to get that to open up. So we're going to grab about shoulder level from the side. We're going to open the hand this way. There's different versions of this, but people do all kinds of weird goofy stuff. So open the hands, and you're going to open that crux of the elbow forward and open the chest, shoulder, and bicep forward. They're going to have a sweet spot where they like to put the hand and all that, but my first goal is opening up the pec minor through here, and the anterior delt, and then into the bicep. You can get all those pieces together. It's nice. So that's a 30-second stretch. Give them to look away. 30 there, and you'll see where they're the tightest in there. If it's a chest or a bicep sort of issue. 30 seconds on both sides. Grab and turn away. I'm just going to make sure you're in position there. Sometimes their shoulders are popped way out of place or too far forward, so make sure you tuck back and down and open all that up. Good. We'll call that 30 and then other side. Alright. I'm ready to do snatches. So again, this is building from very remedial to most advanced. We've been building the squat and deadlift from day one. He doesn't even realize that yet, other than the fact that I've told him that. But I'm working out shortening learning curves for when we get to our squats and deadlifts. But that's also now to fix his snatch for phantom phase 4. So next, clasp the shoulder blades, reach forward. Open the wrist flexors there and the scapula. So all that postural position we've been doing, we've been cramping it up. We're going to actually get to do the reverse opposite. Opening those shoulder blades forward. And straight overhead. Right, good past the ears, excellent. And jerk ready. And last one behind the back. So I added a couple extra, and we do different stretches with boot camp and then our general one-on-one clients, but we need to update a few things. And pull it right up there if he needs any help. As long as you're not completely kicking over. Something helps for some people on their own. If they just put their hands up on a bar, they can get a little bit more range there. They don't need to completely torque their shoulder to help. That's good. But he's real developed through there. That makes it pretty hard to get anywhere. Alright, very nice. So that's the basic bare minimum stretches. And again, the goal of that is not to be yoga freaks, but at least so they have some kind of stretching that they can use right away on day 2. From this point forward, they're working on their flexibility on their own as well, that static flexibility. But all the general training in good positions before we're going to use are really what's going to increase their mobility the best. Good painful range of motion with resisted weight is going to clean up their mobility, as well as the JTC. Then at this point, people like to get hung up on all kinds of foam rolling and corrective this and that. Not even appropriate. Our goal is first to no harm, so don't do nothing stupid. Build work density. So I'm getting all these basic tools laced together. Once I see the individual things, and I'm taking inventory. Well, after the awareness issues were cleaned up, and fit like so for his back, we could have gone crazy and rolled his hamstrings, stretched his hamstrings, did PNF, but arguably a waste of time because you saw by day 2 his toe touch posture was much better simply from doing hyperextension. So we were able to do work and improve his other work capacities without wasting time on the ground stretching and relaxing. So hopefully that makes that point clear. Down the road, as those issues are still there, then okay, he needs to foam roll his hamstrings, he needs to stretch his hip flexors, whatever the case might be. Then I would start spending more specific time on that if it's a real chronic issue. Other than that, I'm just going to teach clean movements from this point forward and dial in his work density and his the strength, and then progressing to phase 2, 3, and so on. So recap, we've obviously gone an hour, but we've gone through a weight training day and a laser core conditioning day. Tomorrow we go back to strength training, and you can come and do the lift on your own first to warm up. we'll pick up at the JTLC, review that. Then we're going to do a similar strength training workout like we did Monday, but it's new, more free, advanced exercise with more free weight counterparts. And then Thursday we'll be back to a day like this. So, thank you, good work. Any questions? Thank you, done.